Why don't we go next to, there's just so many people here. Why don't we try Nathan from Rhode Island? Nathan, you are on the air. What's going on today?
Hey, David, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Great. So, going back to the pandemic, I have a question about the future.
Sure.
The Washington Post put out a couple of weeks ago an article talking about how devastating future pandemics could be. The WHO in December came out with a report saying future pandemics should be even worse than this one. Given that 1.7 million people have died as a result of the pandemic globally, and we have considerable media push presenting evidence of individuals who have been anti-vax, who have been hospitalized and died. Some of these have been Republican and conservative activists. My question to you is, what do you think it would take for the typical anti-government folk to take a national crisis seriously or a global crisis seriously if not even the individuals who are dying can convince the people that they have cultivated in these
Yep.
circles to move forward and get the vaccine?
Well, what you have to understand is some of these people are genuinely just stupid people. That's one aspect of it. There is a contingent here that it's not really even about the specifics of the crisis. It's just their philosophy is government shouldn't really be doing stuff. They see a government not doing anything as a good thing. That's what they want. They enjoy that. They think that that's what makes the most sense. So what you have to understand is it's not really about even convincing them X is serious. It's you have to disabuse them of the ideology that starts at government probably shouldn't do anything, period. And that's a really difficult thing to do, which is why I and many others are questioning whether we really have a path out of this type of nonsense.
Yeah, but to a degree, do you believe that there's a segment of that population who are just the contrarians, who are probably in a community surrounded by people who are like-minded like that, and
Yes.
and so how do we convince the folks who might have a light of seeing, because they say go vote, they advocate for, or well, some of them advocate for policies, not recently, but they seem like they understand that government has a place, even if they say, oh, I
Sure.
love small government, oh, the government should be the size of the bathtub or whatever, be able to be drowned in a bathtub. Their actions speak that yes, government has a role. How do we convince them that public health, specifically on a societal level, is one of the foundational aspects of a functioning society? And we've been
I mean,
doing.
this is there's a few so that's it's really a more general question of how do you convince people to re-examine their beliefs. So one approach would be you ask them in a sort of standard Socratic way how they came to hold the general philosophy about government that they hold, and then you show them that their philosophy is compatible with public health being a valid area for government to be involved. You try to show them that you don't even have to change your beliefs. You just need to understand that your beliefs point to this is an area where government should be involved because it's too big for it to be dealt with locally. And it's, whatever, right? You kind of have to show them this is one of those areas where government should be involved. With some people, that might work. With others, it's the personal connection. With some of them, when someone they know does get sick and or die, that's what's going to do it. There's no one answer to that. And that's what makes it very difficult. But all of these are approaches that can work.
Awesome. I appreciate your time. Thanks, David.
My pleasure. Appreciate the call. It's an important question. I just wish there were clearer answers, right? I think that's the difficulty.